Miss Vivers! Miss Vivers! Just a minute. Miss Vivers, please come quick. Something terrible has happened. It's Mr. Durando.
Listen, everybody. I know how terribly shocked we all are. There's no point in you staying up any longer. Please go back to sleep. Please.
Go to sleep. That's her remedy for everything, as if we were children. If you listen to me, we do not go to sleep. Not yet. It is clear to me there is a killer loose. And none of us is safe until the murderer is caught.
I'm really frightened.
After what I just saw, I'm so scared I can hear my bones rattle.
Even I admit it. For the first time in my life, my nerves bother me.
I am stronger than 2 horses. You all know that when I bend an iron bar with my teeth, it is for real, iron. But even I cannot fight what I cannot see.
Exactly. That is why we must find out who is behind these killings.
These killings?
You don't think Gaspar was an accident, do you? Only a fool would swallow that.
Who are you? The chief of police? Well, how do you know what's what?
Oh. That's right. I say we do what Miss Vivers told us. Go to bed. Leave police work to the police.
And entertaining to us.
You wouldn't stick your neck out to save your mother.
Now, why don't you shut up? Look at her. She can't wait to get back to the caravan and her bottle of booze.
Who do you think you
Now,
are?
you
Why don't you two go and fight in your own caravan? Well, I'm not afraid to come right out and say it. We all know that Miss Rivers has lost no sleep over these murders.
With my own ears, I heard her say that murder is good for business.
Doesn't that tell you who's behind them? I ask you, when did we ever play to such capacity crowds?
Circus has never done such good business.
I tell you, she's behind the whole thing.
Matilda, you're crazy. You're a hothead, a lunatic.
That's what I say. We all know it can't be Miss Vivers.
You speak for yourself. We all know you're her slave. Give the others a chance to talk. You advertise yourself as a clairvoyant. You tell fortunes. Who do you say is responsible?
About murder? Leave me out. I know nothing.
All you're interested in is having your palm crossed. Why don't you speak up?
Yes, this is most urgent, so tell us. What do the stars and your tea leaves and your crystal ball tell you?
They tell me to mind my own business.
You're not only a fake, but a coward. You see, we have to take things into our own hands and stop these killings before we're all murdered one by one. And I say once again, it's the boss.
You hear the lions? They smell blood. They're very sensitive. Last night they were restless.
Before you get carried away, let me ask some questions. You, Emil.
What about me?
I refresh your memory. Last year in West Berlin, you told me that Durando promised you a raise.
So what? But he never gave it to you, so you held a grudge against him. I wouldn't kill over money.
No?
I wouldn't. You always walk alone at night.
That's right. I myself have seen you.
Well, it could be you. What are you doing walking alone in the middle of the night? Me, I walk for fresh air.
Fresh air? Who believes that? You told me you hated Durando.
And you once told me you hated Gaspar because he made fun of your whiskers. Maybe you did it.
You fool. How could I ever get away with murder? I'm the easiest one in the whole circus to identify. You see my beard before you see me. But you... I heard you tell Gasper to keep away from your wife.
That's true. I warned him to stay away. Look, I may be all bones, but I can still use a gun. Anyway, she still left me. She couldn't take the bruises.
You can't pull me. You hate it. You'll get you in jail.
Hold it, everyone. We'll never get anywhere fighting among ourselves. Take my word for it, it's the boss.
You're right. You'll never get anywhere, period. You slut. You miserable ingrate. When I picked you and your lover Laszlo up, you were starving. I advanced you money for your act, gave you billing. And how do you repay me? By stirring up trouble behind my back.
You can't frighten us. I still
Cut
say...
your tongue out first. I can still get a dozen acts like yours. And you. If it weren't for me, you'd all starve to death.
We're frightened.
We're nervous.
I know what you are. Look, let me do the worrying. Now get back to your caravans. We're sold out for tomorrow's matinee, and I want a great show. Laszlo. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Let's say that you just got carried away. But that loud-mouthed Matilda, you'd better control her, shut her up, or I'll cancel your act and toss you both out of here.